Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have titled this one Cher, and my battery is at 80%. And ironically, the temperature is 80, and I figured I would come on and do one more slight live. Maybe two lives back to back printing. This is my second live. It's 11:49 a.m. and whatnot, and I just wanted to come on and talk about the one, the only, the fashion icon, the music icon, and her music will be timeless for years to come. Happy congrats and anniversary to Cher. She is the only artist to have a number one song in six decades: 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the 2000s. So, and I have lots of memories of Cher when she was like with Sonny and Cher, the Sonny and Cher show. I used to watch it when I was a kid and growing up, and I have like tons of memories of Cher. Hey, Blacklight Records, hello, hello. How are you today? Yeah, this is my second live today, and I named it Cher because Cher is such an icon, and she's the only artist. I don't know about a male, but for female artists to have number one hits in 6 decades is amazing. Yeah, Cher is an icon, inspiring. I remember watching the Sonny and Cher show growing up as a kid, and my favorite. I have a lot of favorite songs of hers. I got to see Cher in concert twice. That was amazing. Yeah, I Cher. I seen her in my hometown twice. It was amazing. I took a friend of mine. This was in the '90s, and her opening act, I think both times, was Cyndi Lauper. So that was cool. Yeah, I seen Cyndi Lauper twice too. I think Cyndi Lauper was her the second time around, but she did two shows in where I'm from, which is from Grand Rapids. I'm from Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I got to see her twice. So good, so phenomenal, so great. And I did another live today too, and I just wanted to get outside here before it gets too bad. It's supposed to be a high of 87 today, and it's 80 degrees right now. So, yep, I've seen both Cyndi Lauper and Cher. In fact, I haven't gone to a concert in a few years, but I remember the first concert that I ever went to this day, and I was a baby. I was a few months old. Hi, Kenneth, Kentucky fam. How are you? I'm doing good. My first ever concert was Helen Reddy in '72. I was born in '71, and the last two concerts that I saw was oh, that is so good. I'm glad to hear that, Captain Kentucky fam. Real glad to hear it. And the last two concerts that I saw before he passed away, and for his age, he was smart as what is your my favorite food? Oh, Candawana Groves, welcome back. My favorite food, I don't have any particular favorite of food. I just like food in general. But the last two shows that I went to before he passed away, um, sharp as a tack, sharp as a whip at his age, was Don Rickles. Humans against the fridge. Hi, zingers. Yes, it's been a nice, cool zinger of a day today, and it's not too bad right now. It's not too muggy, so I figured I would pop on and work around Mother Nature when I can. And then the last concert was 3 years ago, and they're not performing anymore. But it brought back so many memories. I seen Marie Osmond in '88 at at a fair, but the first time I seen a Donnie was 3 years ago or four. Was when they were at Firekeepers Casino, and the last concert I saw was Donnie and Marie. They're retired now. They want to do other things, but sometimes you have to go and do things on a whim. And my dad and I were so so glad that we did. They're both passed on now. The other person that passed away, I think, passed away last year or the year before. And the Stardust Hotel is no longer there. We've seen a lot of shows in Las Vegas, but my dad and I, we just did it on a whim. Yeah, the Osmonds, yes, they're all retired now. Um, Marie does her Children's Miracle Network, and what Donnie is doing now, him and his wife have a furniture business, and they're all retired. A few years ago, they did their 50th anniversary show, and the last time that they performed together was for Marie Osmond's birthday last year, and it was on the talk. If you have not seen it, it was so good. So good. It made me cry. I'm crying about it, talking about it right now. It is that good. Hey, still in ya. Hey, still in ya. How are you? I'm doing good. And that concert that we went to on a whim, we just did it. We was in Las Vegas. We didn't have anything to do, and we've seen a lot of shows. I've seen the Beatles Love twice, Celine Dion there, couple of tribute bands to the Beatles. Mew Mew, hello, the Brat Pack show, and it was there. Haunted Vegas tour. I don't think that's there anymore. I did that. I've seen Louis Anderson there, Carrot Top there. But the one, if I had to pick a favorite concert that I've seen, and they're both gone now, because the hey Aunt Claire, yeah, the Beatles show Love. It's done by Circus CLA. I think it's still there, but if you have not seen it, go, because Circus CLA, they're a trapeze, and they worked with the Beatles, I think, over 10 years ago, and it's called The Beatles Love. It's at the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas. It's phenomenal. I've seen it twice. There's been a couple of Beatles tribute bands there that are just phenomenal. I don't know if they're playing there, but if you have a chance to go and see the Beatles Love, Circus CLA, it works with the Beatles music, and they worked with Yoko Ono, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr. Um, George Martin is not alive anymore, their producer, so they worked with Giles, which is his son, and they have a gift shop there, and where you can buy Beatles stuff. In fact, this T-shirt is from Las Vegas at the Mirage. I bought it there at the Mirage, and I've had this T-shirt for well over 10 years. Okay, thank you, Aunt Claire, for letting me know. But they have CDs. They have like the music that they play in the Beatles show. Love is on there. Is there? Because I bought some. I bought a couple of T-shirts there. but the concert that I was referring to, I don't know how many of you remember the Carol Burnett show. Hey, Simply Cooking with Marsha Kaur, how are you? I don't know how many people remember the Carol Burnett show, but we just did this concert on a whim. I would have to say that this was my favorite. Both of them are gone. Tim Conway passed away, I think last year. Yeah, last year he passed away. And Harvey Korman a few years prior, I think 2 to 3 years prior. But we was at the Stardust, and the Stardust was one of my favorite casinos. My all-time favorite casino is New York, New York. And I don't even think some of the restaurants are even there now. But at the Stardust, my dad and I, um, we seen Tim Conway and Harvey Korman do sketches on stage of the Carol Burnett show. Straight out of the show, completely just like the show, everything. Well, thank you, Mew Mew Koo, for coming in. I appreciate it. But they did the sketches right from the Carol Burnett show. Straight. And yes, you take care. I'm glad that you came in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yep, they did most of the sketches of the Carol Burnett show. And yes, for the grand finale. Hi, Simply Cooking. And for their grand finale, and it makes me cry, they did the dentist sketch. The famous dentist sketch from the Carol Burnett show. That was their finale of the show. Here's the ironic part, because sometimes you got to do stuff on a whim, because if you don't, you'll regret it. This one, me and my dad do not regret. It was a phenomenal show at the Stardust. Here's the ironic part. A few months later, after we seen the show at the Stardust, Harvey Korman passed away later on that year. He died a few months later. And that's what I mean. You got to do stuff on a whim, because if you don't, you'll forget it. But yeah, he passed away a few months later. He passed away 8 months after we seen the show. And Don Rickles, he performed. Um, yeah, yeah, just do stuff on a whim. Yeah, yeah. Uh, the, yeah, the Carol Burnett show was great. In fact, that's where Vicki Lawrence, she got her start. She started as a fan, and she got to meet Carol, and that's how she got on the show. She was just straight out of, I think, straight out of high school. She said at one point, Vicki Lawrence. Yeah, you have to do stuff on a whim. And I guess about a year and 4 months after we seen Don Rickles, he passed away. But he was just smart as a tack, smart as a whip. He had that humor to the day that he passed. It was so good. And Don Rickles played. He played at Battle Creek at Fire Keepers Casino, and Tim Conway and Harvey Korman was at the Stardust. And the Stardust stayed up a few months. I guess I think it was a year or so later. That was imploded, and it was sad to see it go. Yeah, some casinos are not there anymore. The Sierra is gone. The Riviera is gone. The Stardust is gone. Um, Boardwalk Casino is gone. These casinos have been gone. It's been built up. They have oh, I'm trying to think. The Venetian has got a sister casino now, hotel now. Um, the Hilton casino, that is no longer there. That's a timeshare. MGM has got a sister hotel to it. Um, yeah, it's changed, and they have like the Cosmopolitan now. That's a new place. We haven't. My dad and I have not been to Las Vegas in quite some time, but it has changed, and we do keep up with it. But with everything that's been going on, what is with the FedEx trucks today? That's about the seventh one I've seen today. Yeah, seriously, like they're all around. But sometimes you just have to do stuff on a whim, and it's been over just over 10 years now that we went, and with everything that's been going on, you know. But sometimes you just have to, like I keep on saying, you have to do stuff on a whim, and I'm doing good today. I did a I did a live earlier today and whatnot. I got to tell my dad some stuff when he gets back, but I can show you what's going on out here. Like I said, there is technically um, no clouds whatsoever. But I'm glad because it gives. I've been planning on talking about these topics, but I just didn't know when they were going to happen. But I called it Cher, but I knew when I talked about Cher, I would bring up other stuff. And I heard late last night, early this morning, that they're bringing back the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, and they're going to do it back as a drama. I don't know how in the heck that's going to work, but I say this: leave the iconic shows alone unless you can get the original cast back. Case in point, Murphy Brown came back, and it was great. The Connors was great because you had the original cast back. But I can't see, and I love the Fresh Prince of Bel. No, I don't think so either. I found this out yesterday. On my I have E Entertainment News on my phone for YouTube, and I found this out. I think through E. I don't think the Fresh Prince of Bel Air is going to work out as a drama. It's so iconically comedy, and that say because I heard that they were gonna. And I heard this, and this is only a rumor. I heard talks that they may remake Jaws. How in the heck they're gonna do that? Because Roy Scheider, he's no longer with us, unless they do like a prequel or something like that. I don't even know how that's gonna work. But I say at least if you can get the original cast back, like from like a TV show, if it was a drama, do a drama. If it was an iconic comedy and you can get a deal, just bring it back as a comedy. The one show that I wished would have finished out the season, but I could understand why. I just didn't like how it ended when they rebrought brought back Dallas for TV. They re-brought back Dallas. Larry Hagman was still alive, and in fact, he was sick when he shot it. And he, I think, passed away somehow before, after the shooting, or a little bit before the shooting of the show. But in fact, he did pass away during filming. They should have just kept right on going, and it abruptly ended with nothing going. And it was that show was so good and so great. They should have just finished the show, finished up the storyline, and then canceled it in memory of Larry Hagman. That's what they should have done. But if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But it was so highly cliffhanging, it was kind of like a letdown. But still, the acting was good and everything was good and whatnot. And some other related news. I don't know if anybody's Sopranos fans, but I found this out on Google and a few different sources. Um, it was supposed to come out in August, but they pushed it back towards March. The Many Saints of Newark is a prequel to The Sopranos. Hey, James, how are you? Oh, thank you, James. And I think it's by New Line Cinema, I think. Well, it was supposed to come out in August, but with everything, they moved it up to March. And it's a prequel to The Sopranos for the series. But I don't know how they're going to do it without James Gandolfini, or well, with CGI. You can do it now. But we're going to get one more season of The Sopranos on HBO after the movie comes out. Oh my God, I am like so thrilled. Oh, yeah, everybody's thrilled for The Sopranos for coming back. It is coming back. Thank you, Lord Jesus. But how is James and Blacklight Records? Yeah, I'm just chilling out today. Just chilling out today and see if I can get this hawk in the air. You can barely see it, but that is a hawk in the air. Oh, James, thank you for sharing it out. Oh, wow. See, you never get, you never know what you're going to get when you're outside. Yeah, this is what it is doing outside. Not too bad. Yes, yes. And here's a little bit of a twist. The person that's playing young Tony Soprano is actually James Gandolfini's son. His son is playing Tony Soprano in the prequel. And I have seen snippets from like different sources that only my phone can give me, that I can't get access. And I have seen still photography of pictures, and it's gonna be good. I've only seen like one or two snippets, but it's gonna be good because his son is playing Tony Soprano. I don't know who else is playing like his junior or his dad or anybody else. That I do not know. The only thing that I know is that James Gandolfini's son is playing Tony Soprano. I cannot wait for that. And I don't know, because a lot of the people that are gone from The Sopranos, I don't. Oh, well, oh, thank you, Blacklight. I hope I'm not boring anybody, but a lot of the cast is still around yet. Of course, Frank Vincent, Phil Leotardo got killed off, and he can't come back because he passed away. But they have Sopranos stuff on YouTube, like Soprano Con and I guess Bob I can't think of his name right off the bat, but Michael Imperioli. Yes, I know. I am so thrilled. But Michael, uh, oh, thank you very much. Well, Steve Sharippa, who played Bobby, and Michael Imperioli, who played Christopher, um, they have a podcast, and they talk about like different episodes, and they'll bring in oh Jamie Lynn Sigler, who played Meadow, and Robert no I no Robert Eiler, I think he played Hesh. The young man who played AJ, and Lorraine Bracco, who played Dr. Melfi, and they'll be in, and they'll talk about episodes. Holy crap! Did anybody see that? Did everybody see that? I apologize for being quiet. I did not think that would ever, ever happen. That, oh my gosh. Did you saw that? Everybody saw that? Oh my gosh. Sorry for being quiet. I did not think that that would happen. And I did not dare move. And I had to film it. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. That that was moving. Oh my gosh. And you saw how close that squirrel was. Yeah, it was right there. Yeah, it was right there. I mean, like completely right there. I didn't dare move. And you saw the squirrel right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I think I'm going to cry because that is the closest. And that squirrel is not tame. It's wild. And that squirrel was sitting right there looking at me. Oh my god. I'm going to be quiet again. There's a deer in the fence, and I don't know what it's going to do. But if you see something light and tan in the shot, that will be a deer. There is actually a deer across the street. I'm going to pan over to it now. If you see a sunspot that's light, if you see a sunspot that is light and tan, that's actually a deer close to the fence. I'm not going to move. There's a car coming, and I don't want to scare it. Oh, you did? Oh, wow. See, you never know when you go outside, when it comes to nature, you don't know. what you're gonna get. Because I've Aunt Claire can contest to this because she's seen them. I've actually had deer on video a couple of times, and I've caught deer live once, and it didn't turn out. The deer is coming back. I apologize if I flip the camera around so that you can see it, but it's actually coming back. Oh, it does? Oh, wow. Oh, that is so cool. See, you never know what you're going to get. Oh, my gosh. I'm so glad I went live for a second time. Oh, my gosh. So if I come, because if I pan around, you'll see my face, but if I pan around real quick, you know what I'm doing. Just so you know, there is a truck coming, so it may go back. It's not close enough for me to film. That's why I'm talking. But oh my gosh, talking about doing something on a whim. This live was done on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna pan over because the sun is hitting it. Okay, right where my right where my finger is. Yeah, I know, but this was so unplanned. You see where it's kind of like light right there, right where my finger is. Exactly right where my finger is a deer. Yeah, yeah, right where my finger is. And if you see something moving in the fence, that's a deer. Yeah, right where my finger is. Right, and you see like the sun shining right there. And if you look up towards like the fence a little bit, yeah, if you, yeah, yeah, because it's oh, you got a thunderstorm. Oh yeah, I've captured a lot of deer on video, but now there's squirrels across across in the tree right now, and they've been quite comical too. But you never know what you're gonna get. And this was done at the spur of the moment, this live. But holy crap, you guys saw that squirrel, right? I'm still hung up on the squirrel because I'm just sitting here and I'm talking to everybody, and all of a sudden there was the squirrel, and you've seen it in the actual driveway. And I figured that it would look at me and run. Hello, Lanny's OFWs. How are you? I'm doing really, really good. I'm going to check out on my battery. Oh, yeah, 45%. Yeah, the deer is still there. But you got the main point. Yeah, I'm trying to get as much as deer that I can because my battery is at 45%, and then I'll move it inside. Hi, Kuna Rashad. How are you? But you get the idea that there was a deer. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That's what I'm having to drink. I brought my drink out here. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. But I'm doing good. I'm doing really, really good. In fact, I'm going to move inside. I'm doing really, really good. I think the deer is just going to stay in the fence, but you got the idea that there was a deer in the fence. Oh, you are in Kuwait. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Midwest. I am from Michigan. I'm from the Go Blue state of Michigan. And no college football in the fall either. That sucks. I found that out. Ivy Show official. Hello. I'm just let me switch hands here. I'm right-handed. Yes. What is the temperature in Kuwait? Yeah, it's supposed to be a high of 87 today. Oh my gosh, I'm still. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to check that replay out because that was amazing. Yeah, I'm doing good, everybody. I'm just putting the phone back on the charge. So if I'm on the air. So what's the Wisconsin is nice. Oh, oh, so 50 degrees or more. Oh, Celsius. We go by Fahrenheit. And for the benefit of the people that have tuned in late, that's an old Monkeys TV show reference. Yeah, the humidity can get high. Speaking of humidity, on Sunday, it was bad. And I'm working with Mother Nature right now, so I know pretty much when not to do lives and to do it lives. This live here was a spare of the moment, and I just wanted to be outside because for the rest of the week it is supposed to warm up. Oh, you're at 1K? Oh, that's great. I'm so happy for you. It's always great, and you always remember where you get your 1K. Oh, yeah. Wisconsin is a beautiful state. I haven't been there in an awful long time too. I think it was 2005 or 2006. We were supposed to because we have a ferry boat. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, we was supposed to take a ferry boat. Cause there's the Badger. That one is towards Traverse City, and the I think it's called the Great Lakes Ferry or something like that. I forget the name of it. Great Lake Express and ferry, and we were supposed to take that. Oh yeah, uh, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was really bad. It felt like it because it got up to 94, but it felt like 102 outside. Lake Express Ferry, and we were supposed to take that over to Wisconsin, but we couldn't because the water was all choppy, and we took a bus. And but on the way back, it was nice. For the Lake Express Ferry, Thank you, Weenies. W. Yeah, I try to. I try to. I have to do them like in the morning, and very rarely I will do them at night. But it has to be like a cool time because once the mugginess hits, then I can't. I'm done for the day unless they're like super small. Like if I do like show the love or something like that. Yeah. Hi, this is Lusa's live. Hello. How are you? I'm doing good. When you do take the Lake Express ferry, it is 2.5 hours. While driving time, it makes like a longer time. Oh, this Lucy's life. Oh, you're new to YouTube? Yeah. Uh, the Lake Express ferry, you can get out of Muskegon, and well, they have like difference in round trips. You can get it in at Muskegon, Michigan, and it will go all the way over to Milwaukee. And that's the Lake Express. I don't know, and you can take your car with you, but it's been an awful long time since we did the Lake Express ferry. But I bet you it's gone up in price, and I don't know if they're gonna start it up again or anything like that with everything that's been going on. But and then they have uh, another ferry, which is more like the Badger. That's the biggest one, and that goes out of Traverse City, Michigan, which is farther north, and it takes you to Green Bay. But it all depends on how Lake Michigan is and everything. StreamYard, no, I've decided not to do that route, and I made the decision. I heard StreamYard is good, but I'm not going to take the chance because there's I was on a live stream the other night. I will not say this person's name. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're still in here. You're still in here. I was on a person's live stream the other day, and this particular person was doing StreamYard and panel. Something happened during this person's stream, and this person had to restart over again. Somebody got into the panel that shouldn't have gotten there, and this person had to restart. And yeah, Aunt Claire, yes, it was. It happened the other day. Okay, today is Wednesday. It happened Monday night. I only give mods that I trust. But yes, it did happen on StreamYard, and I'm being more extra cautious. Oh, cool! Yeah, I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I'm not going to mention that I was on two streams. One last night, and then I was on another one the night before that. Oh, you didn't pass the visa? Yeah. My dad is good. My dad is real good. He's out of town right now. I gotta tell him about some stuff that happened. I guess our No, because like I said, you can put it your a StreamYard link, and you can have lurkers that can disguise themselves and pop in. Like I said, I was on this person's stream the other day, and a person came up on there. Yeah, yeah. My dad is doing really really good, but this person had to restart the stream over again, and I was on a certain grow stream last night. I'm not going to mention this channel's name, but a person was. Yeah, it's easy to use, but you have to watch out for people because you can be vulnerable. And like I said, I've witnessed this. I've heard it happening. A few months ago, it happened to another a channel friend of mine. That happened. I won't mention that channel's name either. But I was on a grow stream last night. Yeah, it is. It truly is. Yeah, you have to be careful these days because you don't know. And I was on a grow stream last night, and then I was on another grow stream the other night, and I won't mention this person's name. Yes, people can be. Speaking of nasty, I was on one grow stream, and I was on another grow stream the following night. This person who I don't know what this person's problem was, but he just caused so much drama last night, and I haven't seen. I know who the person is. I'm not going to say, but this person caused so much drama. It was worse last night than it was before on the other channel that I was, and I'll leave it at that. It was weird. Okay, Holocaust. I will not put up with that. That's not. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was rude. Well, thank you very much. Luckily, I have one mod in here. Yeah, you. I look at it this way. Regardless if it's a like or a thumbs down, I consider that to be a view because, and I'll say this, I don't know nothing about a StreamYard, but you can't please everybody, and I've just noticed that I lost a bunch of people, and that's okay because you can't please everybody. Oh, okay, yeah. I just had to. Yeah, it is hard, but I just look at the likes and the thumbs down as a view. I mean, like, what can you do? But like I said, it's getting it got real weird on the Grow channel last night. Wow. Yeah, yeah, I was there for the whole shot. It just got really really weird, and I haven't seen this person in a long time, and I know who this person is, and I'm sure somebody else knows too who's in here if he's still here. Um, well, anyway, it just got too weird, and I just feel comfortable doing YouTube. That way, I can control things a lot better. I have mods that I trust. Yeah, yeah, because I thought about it long and hard, and from what I feel, I think it's good to have panel, but there's also bad because you don't know who's going to be coming in when you put up the screen the StreamYard link for a panel. You don't know because of course you're going to have people that you can trust, but there's going to be people that you don't trust. And when I got my 1K, and I made the decision well months in advance. It was not done on a whim or anything. And I made the decision last fall that when I could go live and I go to people's live streams that I know real well and trust. So when I could go live, I would make them moderators. But I have respect for the people that I have that are moderators. I will ask them first if they want to be a moderator or not. That's how much respect I have for the people that I have for my mods, and there's Aunt Claire, you're one of them. Yeah, because I know you from Tonka and Monroe, and other dog channels. But you gotta learn how to trust people. Get to know them, kind of like build a bond. You're very welcome, Aunt Claire. You are highly respected from me because the way that you handle and that you carry yourself on Monroe the Husky and Tonka the Malamute, but also on Crystal the Animal Lover. See, I study people and I get to know them because even when I first started on YouTube, that's when I did my research. I planned because okay, it'll be a year. I think it was a 2017, 2018 or something like that. Because I had YouTube before I started putting out. Yeah, because you follow people, you get to know people, and I started YouTube way before I had a channel, and I started mine last year. I think it'll be, yeah, in a few weeks. In a few weeks, it'll be 1 year because I started it in September. But I had it way before then. I had it way before then because I started it up. It gave me something to do while I was healing from my procedure. But next month, it'll be 1 year. And when I started YouTube, I I did not know how to become a member or anything, but I would watch the live streams of who I can go to for like mods, like Tonka the Malamute was one, Monroe the Husky was another one, and a few others that I go to. Hey, has anybody heard? And I said this in my last live stream. Has anybody heard from Ian Kelly, aka also known as Stillwinter Nation? Because he has not gone live this week. I think the last time he went live, or even if he did do it live, was his members only stream. And I figured how that worked because I asked Jen last night when I talked to her. Is excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Oh my gosh, that squirrel. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Because I talked to her about that yesterday, but I don't even know if he did his members only stream, which he does on Saturdays. But he did a live stream a few weeks ago for the members, and then for people that are non-members, and how he runs his things back. And he hasn't gone live. And normally he would put something on his community tab, but I haven't cool. We got 2 people in the chat, so that's wonderful. Oh, I've noticed today and yesterday, probably in the next few hours, my lives from today are being slow in very very slow in processing. So probably in the next few hours you will get this live and the live that I did previously earlier today because it was extremely slow printing. Oh, you just got up out of bed? Oh, Miss Jen's auras. Hey! Oh, by the way, I saw your replay of your premiere video this morning. Hi, Jen. Yeah, I seen your video from this morning. It was really really good. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, Jen. Speaking of the benefit of the people that have tuned in late, everybody else saw this live but you. Oh my gosh. And for the benefit of the people that have tuned in late, I'll say it again. I did this live and another live, and they're going to be late printing out today and yesterday. They're being slow being printed. But a half hour ago, maybe just a little bit more, and everybody else seen it. I was sitting doing a live outside, thinking that the squirrel would see me and take off. The squirrel comes into the driveway. I'm repeating this for Jen, by the way, because she missed it. The squirrel goes into the driveway, stops. Okay, okay, Aunt Clara, thank you. No, it was a big boo. Oh, well, I know I'm going to get thumbs down. I've noticed that I've been getting thumbs down for months now. And you know what? I just considered that's their opinion. You can't please everybody. A squirrel, yes, and it was in the front yard. And I thought that it would see me and take off. Right? It goes into the driveway, and I be quiet, thinking that the squirrel would see me and take off. So I turned the camera pointing outwards. Yeah, I did see your video, Jen. I did see it, and I just loved it. Great video. Yeah, I waited for the premiere, and then I conked out. But I did see the replay of your video this morning, and during this live, the squirrel comes closer, and I got the camera pointing outward so that people could see it. I was in less than a foot away from the squirrel. And what happened, Jen? The squirrel jumps on the cement ledge that you've seen in my past videos. He jumps not even a foot away from the squirrel. I got during this live stream. I'm doing this towards the squirrel, and you can see the squirrel live up close, and I'm within probably a foot to about maybe a foot and a half away from the squirrel. Close up picture, close up picture. I looked at it. He looked at me. He did not even move. Just his tail moved. And it was there for a good few minutes. And I was quiet during the live because I did not want to scare it. And then it went and it took off. So I got a close up of the squirrel in this live. Yeah, yes, it was amazing, Jen. Yeah, and it just sat there for like the longest time, and then that squirrel went away, and then we got talking about like different things, and you could probably just barely see it, but the sun was shining towards the woods and the fence. But in the playback, if you see the sun shining and tan spots, I don't know if it picked up in the live or anything, because I actually pointed my finger and pointed to where it was at. When you see that, and I didn't want to move because I didn't want to scare it, there was a deer behind the fence, and it came close enough to that the sunshine hit the deer just right. But if you see like a sunshine specks that are tan, and I tell people in the live stream, which is in this stream also, that was a deer. Because when you see that, like a tan speck with the sun shining, that was a deer. Oh, Dallas County, hello. Dallas County, welcome back. So you get to see somewhat of a deer, but I tell you, Jen, never, never, ever. And this squirrel is not tame. Yeah, yeah, because I did a yeah, because I've done videos of the deer that was right next to the house because that's where the feed was next to the house. And then I did a test live with the deer and it did not show up. But I know when I see a deer to do it on video. But as I was outside and we were still talking about the squirrel, then we stopped talking about the squirrel and we talked about something else, the deer, which I explained in this live what to look for because I didn't want to get up or spook it or scare it or anything. But but I tell you, Jen, that squirrel was not tame. That was a wild squirrel that came into the front lawn, thinking that it would see me and run. Goes onto the driveway, and you'll see it because I filmed it. And then thinking that it would see me, and it got closer. So I immediately went quiet even more, and I turned the camera, and it jumped on the cement ledge that we have. Yes, it was a wild squirrel. Yes, I am too. I am too. It was so cool and so amazing to have. And I'm glad that I did went live because this live I did on a whim. So and I named it Cher because we were talking about classic TV shows and Cher earlier in the live stream, and that's what I wanted to talk about. But and you'll see it in the playback, and I hope it turns out. And I've seen that part because when I did the squirrel part, it was shaded. It was shaded really, really good. Oh, and Jen, guess who popped into my live today? Your king. He stopped by for a while, which was cool. But when I did shoot the squirrel, it was shaded enough. I don't know. Um, you're king. You're the queen. He's the king. I'm not mentioning this person's name. Yeah. Okay, you got it. Yeah. Because when I shot the squirrel, it was all in shade. So all because all that I could see was the tail. So when this gets out printed, which will probably be a few hours from now, or probably even tonight, even I'll look at the playback. Oh my gosh, that was a wild squirrel. And then I don't, but I think your king was there, and I don't know if it picked it up on camera, but there was a hawk in the sky. Yes, he did. Yep, yep, he did. He was here for a while. Blacklight Records was here. Your king was here. Dallas County Scratchers, you're here. Aunt Claire was here. A lot of people were in. But I tell you, I'm not going to forget that. I am so glad that I went live and on a whim to film that. See, you never know what's going to happen when you go outside and do a live. You don't. You don't. Because I did not expect, if it comes out, a hawk live, which was close. Then I get the squirrel that was close. Okay, Dallas County Scratchers. I did not expect to get the deer. Oh, yes. Jan, did you see the video that they put out yesterday? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was good. Because I did not expect to get a close enough of a hawk in the live stream. A squirrel. I'm hung up on the squirrel. Oh my God! I think I broke out into tears when I saw that. And because, like I said, a hawk, a squirrel, and a deer all in one live. I'm just saying. I think someone was giving me a signal because, like I was only going to do one live today, but it was like so good and so nice just to be outside. Oh wow! Oh, you're peaceful. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I was on. Since we're talking about animals, I was on Catfish Terry. Not last night, but earlier in the day, he did a first live stream of the day. We got talking about sharks because it's Shark Week, and a person that's a mod there shared a link, and I think it's still on my community tab. And it was a from 2017 a video of a great white shark. Huh. Yeah, I mean, and I've seen one in July of 2004. And once you see off the coast of Santa Monica, I mean, once you see a great white shark, You are not, I repeat, not going to forget it. When they say what oh, I mean what you see on TV and in real life are two different things. There's a scene in Jaws. Oh wow. And there's a scene in Jaws which is no joke when Roy Schreider, who plays Sheriff Brody, may he rest in peace, says we're gonna need a bigger boat. They're not joking. Okay, thank you, Blacklight Records, for showing, for coming. I appreciate it very much. Okay, okay, so that is you then. Okay, yeah. So, okay, now that I know what to look for, because that channel commented on my on one of my videos, and I didn't recognize the channel. Now I do. I like to thank Black Light Records for coming in. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate Blacklight Records, The King, Jen's Auras, Dallas County Scratchers, Aunt Claire. Aunt Claire was here, but dang, oh my gosh, I'm gonna tell my dad that when he gets home. I have some other things I'm gonna say. OMG, do I have the presence of Eric Garcia in my live stream today? Do I have the presence of Eric Garcia? Oh my gosh. Due to the benefit of the people that have tuned in late. Holy guacamole, Batman. This stream has been awesome for 4 reasons. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, this stream has been so exciting, Eric. You missed it. This live here I just did on a whim today. I did one earlier. So these two lives are going to be printed, and they're going to be take a while to print. So you're going to get these two late. Well, my day was already made due to the fact we have great people in here. That's a plus. Number two, I get a close up of a hawk in a live stream. I still can't get over the squirrel, Jen. Holy moly. Yeah, a squirrel. A squirrel came into my live stream. I was talking and I had my face pointing to the camera, and a squirrel came into the front yard, and I quickly turned the camera to point it outward, and the squirrel came onto the driveway. And thinking that it would see me, it would take off. You will never guess what happened next. Wednesday, OFWs. This isn't a grow channel. This is only a chit chat channel, and they have YouTube and new YouTube regulations and guidelines for people to follow. Yeah. And I was telling Eric Garcia, you'll never guess what happened next. The squirrel jumps onto the cement ledge that we have next to the garage, and you've seen in my previous lives. thinking that it would see me and leave, it hangs out for like the longest time. I got, and I'll share you the private moment because the private moment that I had was not shown on camera on purpose. But the squirrel was looking at me. I was looking at the squirrel, and we had a moment. It's like it was like talking to me just by looking at me, and it was so moving and touching. And I did not put this part on camera because I wanted to have a private moment for myself. So I'll tell you now what happened. When I was filming the squirrel outward, I was so moved and so touched that it happened. Never thought in a million years that it would happen. And nobody saw it on camera. I actually cried. Yes, I was shooting the squirrel. The squirrel just, I was talking like I am right now, and I just went to show the squirrel, and thinking that it would like take off, but it didn't. It just then it came onto the pavement, and that's when I went quiet because it stayed on the pavement eating some greens. So I just left the camera pointing outward. And then in my previous lives, which you've seen, is like the cement ledge that's really, really like close to the garage. It jumped on that. So I stayed. I whispered like I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes. There's a squirrel, and I pointed it right towards the squirrel, and it stayed there. And I pointed my cell phone towards the squirrel, and it was shaded enough that I got to see the squirrel's tail. But when I saw the squirrel, it was looking at me, and I was looking, and the squirrels know me in the neighborhood because I always talk to the squirrels, and he go like tee 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 tee, and we talk back to each other. And I always talk because there's nobody around sometimes to say good morning or hello or afternoon or like whatever. And he was just like looking at me as if he was saying like hey, how are you today, and how was your day, and everything. And he just stayed there for like the longest time and everything. It was so cool. I didn't show myself on camera. I was actually, when I was shooting it, I had some tears down my face. I mean, never thought in a million years that would happen. No, I don't want to do that because they're wild squirrels. I mean, this squirrel, Jen, was not tame. I'm sorry, I'm hung up on the squirrel. I just can't believe that happened. But this squirrel was not tame, Jen. This squirrel was actually wild. We have wild squirrels. And then we get talking about other things. And like I explained a few minutes ago with the deer across the street behind the fence, and I found that ironic. So I'm actually glad that I went on live again today, and that was cool and everything. And early, yeah, in the early live that I did today, instead of filming it on video, I did a live because I needed to give an update on the red pepper plants. And one plant is going to do a lot better than the others, but I think we're going to get about at least five. Yeah. Oh my gosh. When these two lives get printed, I'm going to find out in the playback how well that. I mean, it. I saw. I'm going to see how well that squirrel part. No, I'm not monetized. Somebody else asked me on the other live that I did. I think last week. Yeah, and another thing, I am so happy and so appreciative to the people that come into my lives. It's greatly appreciated. Dallas County Scratchers, Jens Auras, Ola, Eric Garcia, The King, Black Light Records. That he was awesome. Mew Mew. If I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry. But that was amazing. Amazing. What is the temperature? Let me see. Oh, it's 83 degrees. It's not that bad at all. My battery's gonna be. I'm glad I got it on the charger because it's gonna be a long time for that to be charged. It's at 44%, but I got it on the charger, and sometimes it's not budget, which tells me in a way that it is getting warmer, and it is. Okay, Eric, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I know that you're busy. I don't even know if Carolina Hillbilly is going to go live because I haven't checked on my community tab. And I don't even know if Pops is going to go live today and Ian. Nobody's heard anything. Oh, yeah, Jen, have you heard from Mark Forrest? Dallas County Scratchers. Thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. This is just a chit chat stream. Wendy's OFWs. You're very welcome. Oh wow, Dallas County Scratchers. Thank you so much. Oh, so you haven't heard from Mark Forrest either? Okay, because normally when Still Winter Nation um takes a break, he would put something on his community tab. But the last time I think he went live was Sunday, and like I said, I'm not a member of Still Winter Nation, but uh, he hasn't gone live on Monday, Tuesday, and so far, no, I don't follow him on IG. But I do know that Toon Raccoon goes live, but I haven't been able to go on hers. I Wendy's OFWs. I don't follow you on that. I don't quite understand that. I still don't follow you. Okay, I'm referring. Yes, I got what Dallas County Scratcher says. I'm just trying to make sense of what OFWs was trying to say. I'm trying to comprehend on what she's saying because it's not computing. I never heard of that. Like I said, there's so much stuff going on. I haven't heard any thing about that at all. Never heard of it. Okay, thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Now I understand. Yes, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to have a community tab, and to go live, you have to have that, but you have to wait for it to be. You have to maintain your 1,000 for like a certain amount of days, and then after a certain amount of days, you will get to go live. For me, for everything, it took the me going live took a lot longer to get because I reached my 1,000 March the 3rd. Yeah, because I got my 1,000 on March the 3rd through Carolina Hillbilly, and then I got my community tab, and I remember this day clearly because I got my community tab on my dad's birthday, which was March 11th. And then a few days later, or a day later, I didn't know how it was going to be to come in live when I could go live because I got my 1,000 and I maintained it. I got my 1,000 on March the 3rd. I got my community tab on March 11th, which was my dad's birthday. And then on the day after, on the 12th, I could go live, but I didn't know that I could until the following day. So it was Friday the 13th of March that I did my first live, but I could have gone live on the 12th because I had my live button on the 12th. I just didn't know what it was or what to look for. So you might as well say I got mine within days. I got my 1,000 at Carolina Hillbillies, maintained it enough. I got my community tab on March the 11th. I got my live button on the 12th, and I did not even know it. Late between March 11th and March 12th, I didn't even know that I got it, and I was wondering what was this button for. So I could have gone live on the 12th, didn't know about it, but I did my actual first live on Friday the 13th of March. Yeah, but that's how that's what I that's what happened to me. I got the verification. I kept on going to live streams when I hit my 1K, and like I said, I got the community tab on the 11th of March. Somehow between the 11th of March and the 12th, I got my live button, but I did not know what it was for because I did not have time to play with it. And then later on that day, I knew exactly what it was, and I went live on Friday the 13th of March. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't follow that, but that's my guidelines, and guidelines have been changed for like a long time. So what's Dallas County Scratcher and Jen's Auras and everybody doing today? Yeah, I'm just chilling and relaxing at the moment and waiting for my first live to print out because I noticed that it was very slow yesterday. Oh, Aunt Claire, you're back. Oh, that's great. Welcome back, Aunt Claire. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm still on myself. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. People have lives. Have lives. People have places to be, and the only thing else I'm going to be doing today is doing this live, taking a nap, waiting for the two lives to be printed. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. I won't bother you earlier. Yeah, because I'm just going to be waiting for the two lives to be printed out because I did one live. And normally, when the live is done, it's automatically printed. But I noticed yesterday and today, the live prints are very, very slow today. Take a nap, and while these are printing out, I'm going to walk along the property and see what else has been going on because like I said, there's usually it's 6:21 p.m. in the UK. Yeah, Aunt Claire, it is here 1:21 p.m. It's at 84 degrees right now, and it's supposed to be like a high of 87 today. Yeah, and I'm also gonna walk around the property and because I noticed that rock is yes, I hope there's nothing serious. Yeah, I'm gonna walk along the property, the back of the property, and yep, Dallas County Scratchers. Yep, yep, that's the guideline. Yep, that's what I had. I got mine within a week, but I'm gonna walk around the back of the property, which I'm not gonna film because it's too close to the neighbors and stuff. And I love my neighbors, and I want to respect their property and everything like that. So I won't shoot that part. But in fact, I'll be waiting for the prints. But I'm going to be checking out the front yard because I noticed that a couple of rocks are about 2, 3 rocks are missing, and in the live, part of the driveway grass turf is messed up. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna finish up the live first, but I can stay on for like a few more minutes. But I've noticed that today and yesterday my lives have been printing out very slowly. But in the past, when I would do a live, they would instantly print and store. So I have to print out the first one, put it in a playlist. Okay, yeah, and who knows when those lives from early today. This one here, and I did a one earlier today, and because once I do like lives, they're instantly storable, and I would put them in a playlist. And I finished up my second playlist Monday morning at 7:01. Yeah, that one was planned. This live here was completely done on a whim. And I started to run my first playlist, but I'm going to take it easy with that one because I'm building this one up because there's so many in the second list. I want to build this one up, but I did start it. But normally when I do a live, they're completely stored, and all I have to do is like it and put it in a playlist. But I've noticed today and yesterday it takes hours for them to process. Yes, yes, thank you, Aunt Claire. Yeah, and another thing, Aunt Claire, with this weather that we've been having, I have to do lives when I can. Yes, I know you watched. I answered all of your comments. Yes, and with the lives, I have to do it when the weather is good because when it gets like too hot or like too muggy, it interrupts everything. And so far, the last lives that I've been doing, the weather has been just perfect. Yes, I did. I answered all of your comments yesterday, and I know I did the jalapeno pepper video that printed out just good. And then I did some lives yesterday. The bigger ones, they printed out slow, and I have a gut feeling that these are going to be slow. So you're going to get the replays of the live. Speaking of Mark Forrest, hello, hello, hello. Yes, yes. Um, I'm glad that you're here, Mark Forrest. I have a question to ask. But you're going to be getting the replays of the lives in hours instead of seconds. Hey, Mark. Yes. How are you? Hey, I'm glad you're here, Mark Forrest. I talked about this on my last live, and I talked about it again on this one. Mark, have you heard from Ian at all? Still Winter Nation at all? Because he hasn't been gone live, and he hasn't. I think his last live stream was Sunday. I don't even know if he did a members only stream or anything like that, because I think he went live on Sunday. And normally, if he's like taking a break or something, he would put it on his community tab. But he hasn't gone live on Monday or Tuesday. Because the last time he went live was Sunday. And I was wondering, do you know? Okay, thank you, because I was wondering what was going on. Because I didn't. Yeah, because I was wondering what was going on, because normally he would put it on his community tab, but he didn't put on anything. Oh, that's good. I was wondering. Yeah, because I was wondering if he was okay. Yeah, I was. Yeah, because normally he would take a break. He would put it on his community tab. But good. That makes me feel better because I miss going to his lives. Yeah, if anybody needs a vacation. Oh, you didn't have it. Oh, okay. So he must have taken it because I know that he had a live stream on Friday, and he had a live stream on Sunday. But if anybody needs a break, it's him. Oh, yeah. And you can't run away from life because people come and people go. You have things to do in life too. But if anybody deserves a break, and he busted his butt, is Ian. He needs a break. He deserves it. I mean, it takes a lot of time to just do the music. No, no members lives either. No, because the last live that he did one on Friday, and then he did one on Sunday. But if anybody deserves a break, it's Ian. He needs it. Yeah, because it takes a lot of time to put together the games that he does. And I was just, and we were talking about this earlier in this live stream and the live stream that I did previously today. Yeah, I was wondering if he was okay. Now that I know that he's okay, That's good. But if anybody deserves a break, it's still winter. In fact, I haven't even checked my community tabs for anything. I'm just busy uh, just doing, excuse me, taking advantage of the nice weather so I can do lives outside, making sure that my battery is completely charged up so I can do lives outside because the weather has been so gosh darn good lately and whatnot. Oh wow. Yeah, I hope that your doctor's appointment is okay. Oh my gosh, I got 15 thumbs up today. Oh, you got rain. Oh, like I said, on on Monday we had a bad storm. In fact, I had to take stuff. I had to unplug the phone. I had to unplug the TV because the I didn't want anything to short circuit because the lightning was so fast and so frequent and whatnot, and I couldn't watch the first day of Shark Week or anything like that. But I'm gonna watch TV tonight and just chill. OMG, I got 15 thumbs up. This is great. Oh, since Monday. Oh yeah, somebody was mentioning about Gemma Harvey. Yeah, I just got notified that she put out a video just a few seconds ago. Oh, nice. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Your hey Jen, your king just went live a few seconds ago. Yeah, he just went live. Mark Forrest does live in the UK. I think Raccoon is live from the UK too. I think. Yeah, I think she is. Yeah, I go in there. Thank you, Wendy's OFWs. I appreciate it. But yeah, she does. Yeah, she Toon Raccoon. Well, you already know. I think you do know. She's a gaming. Oh yes. Oh yes. Due to the benefit of the people that have tuned in late. Oh my gosh. During this live stream, Mark, a squirrel came into the shot. I'm talking to you like face to face now, and a squirrel came in. So I pointed the camera towards the squirrel, and it moved towards the driveway, right? Thinking that it would see me and take off. You have seen the cement ledge that goes to next to the house. The squirrel jumped on that, and I was within 2.5 feet away from a squirrel, really, really close up. Wasn't afraid or nothing, and this was a wild squirrel. A wild squirrel, Mark. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Cheshire. Cheshire, England. Yes. Well, any countryside in England is beautiful. Me? I'm from the Midwest state of Michigan, Mark Forrest. I'm from the states. Oh yes, you are from Kuwait. Yes. Despite being hot there, your country is beautiful. That's cool. Yeah, but the squirrel just came into the shot, and this live was completely done on a whim. Oh, you left London in 2003? Oh, wow. And it is so, and even so, Mark, I'll have to watch the playback, but like I said, it's going to be hours for these two live streams to be printed out like it did yesterday. But in the same live stream, I get a hawk in the air really close, which is weird. I get a squirrel, which is nuts. And if you can see it, a deer, which is like, oh my goodness. Yeah, when it's that hot, it's just best to just stay at home and try to keep yourself cool. It's like today, the temperature is just right today, and like I said, I have to work with Mother Nature to do lives, and then after this live, I'll just do a video for a while, just so that when I do a live, I'll have a lot more to talk about. Because usually I'll and stuff and wait for more things to like talk about. And these videos are going to be small anyway. Yeah. Oh, that. Oh man. And especially in a hot zone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That. Yeah, no kidding. Especially in this hot weather. Oh, and I'm actually glad that I am doing the lives alive today. And I think I will take a break with the lives because it's supposed to warm up even hotter. So at least I'll get this one last live in, which will be this one, and then I'm going to concentrate more on videos so that I can do the Sunday paper video. Yeah, it's best to stay hydrated. And when the OFWs, I know how hot it is probably out there because I was in Vegas in July of 04, 2004, and the hottest I've ever felt, and it was 105 when we got there. And of course, in Las Vegas desert, it's the dry heat, but and it's never gotten that hot since. Try feeling 125-degree heat. You're oh, it's like drenched. But ironically, one side of the main strip was cooler than the other, but still, you would have to have like water bottles practically strapped on you. And that's exactly what I did. I had water bottles in my short pockets. Uh, I had cold water. Hey, I'm not joking when I did. I never said this anything like that in my life. I had a water cold water bottle inside my shirt just to keep myself cool. It was that hot out. I'm not ashamed to say it. That's the first time I've ever told anybody that story. But it gets hot, and seeing somebody dehydrate, and I know the signs of Wenny. Okay, thank you for Winnie. Okay, like Winnie. Okay, yep. Yeah, you guys stay hydrated. Dehydration is no joke, and you can get heat stroke so easily. But if you know your way around and stuff, it helps out a lot. So when we know that we have Jen's auras and Winnie, and we have like Aunt Claire in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I just told the world, but I feel comfortable enough to share that story because it happened so long ago. It happened in 2004, and it's never gotten that hot since. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, what time now? Yeah, hot outside. Oh, you have 17 thumbs up? I have 16, but 17 thumbs up is not bad at all. Okay, it's one. Okay, what is Jen saying now? Yeah, I'm happy that you stopped by too. It's pixelated. Okay. Thank you for letting me know this. That way, that's why I ask every so often. Cause let me try. That explains a lot. It is getting warmer out. It's pixelated. How bad is it, Jen? How is it on your end? Okay, because like I said, it's getting hot outside, and I got disconnected a little bit, and it hasn't done that for like a long while. I'm trying to let it go for 2 hours, but I was just wondering, Jen, how is it on your end? It's breaking up. Okay, because like I said, I'm not seeing anything on my end. Okay, I appreciate everybody for King for a little bit. He stopped by my live stream, and I want to thank him. And he's going live now. And I'm just going to stay for like a few minutes, but then I have to get a nap in as well. So, Jen's auras, that's where I'm going to be going. Aunt Claire, I thank everybody for coming. Now I see 17 thumbs up. I thank Aunt Claire for coming in, Jen's Auras, Winnie, Blacklight Records, The King, and anybody that I have missed. Later. Hi, Ellen Kincaid. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm getting ready to end my stream now. I appreciate you coming in. In fact, I'm going to be Ann Mark Forrest. Yes. Hi, Ellen. How are you? I'm doing really good. I've been on. I seen that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been on for like a while now. But how are you today? I know you from and Eric Garcia. So how is Ellen? I know you through Tonka the Malamute and Monroe the Husky. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I've been on live for a while. Yeah, this is me. I'm glad I got to. Oh wow, nice, nice. Yeah, this is me, Ellen. Yeah, and Aunt Claire. Yes. Yeah, Aunt Claire. Yeah, Aunt Claire. She just left, but I see you come in and your first time here. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. And since I'm gonna stay on for like a couple more minutes since you came in, and I didn't want to be rude. So how are you, Ellen? I'm doing good. It's been like a wonderful day. Um, I've seen a squirrel. I captured a squirrel on my live stream today, so that's cool. Yeah, it's been wonderful weather. Oh, cool. Yeah, Ellen Kincaid. She's from Monroe, the Husky, and Zeus the Greedy Husky. Hello. How are you? I'm doing I'm doing good. Thumbs up. Yeah. I'm doing really really good. Yep, this is me, Zeus. Back in. Yeah. Ellen Kincaid from Tonka and Monroe is here. So how is Zeus the Greedy Husky today? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing really really good. Yeah, Aunt Claire is here too. So is Zeus and wow. This has been a really, really fun stream. Yep, you're everywhere. Yep. Yeah, in the playback, um, because I've talked about it, a sunshine day over here. In the replay, I get a live. I shot a squirrel with my camera during a live this live stream today, which was really, really cool. Yeah, and Claire's here too. But seeing that squirrel in the live stream was amazing. Yet alone, oh, cool, Ellen. That would, oh, wow, that would be great. But in this live stream, I capture a hawk and the squirrel and a uh, tiny glip of a deer, all in one live stream. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Yeah, but like I said, I've noticed, Aunt Claire, today and yesterday, um, my lives have been processing so slow. It has to be with the weather or something. Yeah, it was cool to get a hawk that was close enough, a squirrel close enough, and a deer. Wow. Because, like I said, when these lives get printed, uh, I'll have to put them in the likes and put them in the on the playlist. Oh wow! Speaking of groundhogs, oh my gosh, has anybody ever heard of Chuck the groundhog? Oh my gosh, that is such a cute YouTube channel. and they have like this cute little picnic table that's built just for the groundhogs. It is just so cute. It's like an actual picnic table, and it is so cute. Aunt Claire and Alan Kincaid. The channel name is called Chuck the Groundhog. Chuck is spelled, well, you know how to spell Chuck, and then groundhog. Yeah, and sometimes I put his videos on my community tab. Yes, Chuck. Yep, you got the spelling correctly, and then you would put in groundhog, and I put some of his videos on my community tab. But Chuck the groundhog, it's like you know how like wooded picnic tables are, but there's kind of like a small little picnic table built just in smaller scale for them, and they use the picnic table to eat from. It is so cute. No, but Chuck the groundhog is great. That little picnic table is just amazing. No, yeah, yeah, cause like I said, when I seen that squirrel earlier in this live stream, that was a wild squirrel. That squirrel was not tame or nothing. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's cool. Yeah, I have a lot of newcomers to my stream. Oh, your three would run away. Yeah, that does sound cute. But so is the Chuck the Groundhog. Jen, that's the channel that I sent you on IG. Because when I send you Chuck the Groundhog, this is the channel that we're talking about. I send you sometimes that channel for videos. Yeah, that's Chuck the Groundhog. That's what we are talking about. A lot of newcomers to this. Yes, the groundhog that eats stuff close up to the camera. Chuck the Groundhog. Yes, yeah. This is the channel that we are talking about. Is Chuck the Groundhog. Yeah, that's what we're talking about today. And then of course I send you Tonka the Malamute and Monroe the Husky too, or any other things that I find cute. Yeah. Dad, I'm doing a live right now, just so you know. Yeah, the one that eats stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you some stuff that have go nuts. Yeah, I got some things to discuss with you. Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he just got back. Hello. Well, I'm gonna go and end the stream because I gotta talk to my dad for a few minutes, and I thank everybody for coming in, and I will see everybody next time. Goodbye, Jen. Goodbye, Ellen. Bye, bye, everybody. Have a good day, and I thank everybody for coming. And yes, I'm gonna go over there now, and that go. I'm gonna go over and raid James and stay there. Got some stuff that I need to take care of, and then I'm gonna go and take a nap. Next time. Have a good day.